Hello friends, welcome to the second part. In this we are going to create and edit the polygon file. So in order to do that, first of all we create a file, go to layer, create layer, create shapefile, new shapefile, put a name on it like I can give LULC. This means land use land cover. Save it as a polygon and I want to add an attribute of class that get texture data maximum of 20 length. Add. I want to remove this field id. Okay. Now creating a polygon is as easy as line, like by clicking LULC, click toggle. Now I want to create this water body, that is Chota Talab. Then I will click, first of all I will click on add polygon feature and I will digitize this polygon by clicking on points where it has a turn, and when I need to end this polygon, I just right click on it. It will ask the class and I will give water body. Okay. And now as we can see that this polygon has been created, and in attribute you can see it is a water body. So save on it, save this. Now I want to do this transparent, so I can add and subtract something to this polygon. How can I do that? Right click on this, properties, symbology, and I can change in symbology to any transparent like outline blue. Apply. Okay. I can see that this is my talab. Now there is a very interesting feature in QGIS while creating a polygon, and that is avoid overlapping. And how to activate that thing? Click on snapping toolbar, open a snapping option, advanced configuration, click on this eye symbol and click on avoid overlap. What this tool does, if you want to create another polygon which has a boundary with this, which shares the boundary with the same polygon, then you need to keep in mind that this boundary with another polygon should not overlap. So what we will do, when we have activated this avoid overlap option, we will create a polygon. I will just uncheck this map and I will create a polygon. These are just a hypothetical polygon in order to explain you the advantages of this feature. So as we can see that I just not right click and end our polygon. As we can see that this polygon shares the same boundary, but it should not overlap. So I will check this option and I will create another polygon within that polygon and I click on OK. This may be urban. Okay. So we can see that there is no overlapping of this boundary. That means this polygon does not share any common area. So this is one of the main advantage of this overlapping polygon. Now there are some other several features in this advanced digitizing toolbar which can be used while editing and creation of a polygon. For example, if there is a small island, I will unselect first of all. Suppose there is a small island in this lake which should not be contained in the water body, means this small polygon should be extracted out. So how will I do that? First of all, I will select this polygon, that is water body, and there is an option known as fill ring. So what it will does, I'll just suppose there is a small island, it's not a water body, I will just right click on it and give island. Okay, and I can see that this is a separate polygon, this is a separate, and the inner one has been separated out. So if you want to calculate the area of the water body, this area will not be included in that water body. And if you want to, there is also another feature, that is merge, which always used in the line. And if you want to, what we can say, cut a polygon, like if you want to create a polygon, like if you want, like if you want to cut this small feature which is not under the water body. So how can I do that? I'll just select the polygon layer and apply this split feature. I click on this, as I can see that this polygon is totally different from this polygon. In order to recheck this, I can just right click on this, open attribute table, and I can see that island polygon is totally different. Water body polygon is this one, sorry, the small one, and this water body polygon is this one, and we have a fourth polygon, that is urban. Now we'll finally save this and put the toggle editing off. So this is just the basic tutorial of how to create and edit and do the digitization in QGIS. Of course, this is just a basic step. So in order to learn more precisely, you need to practice more and more. So do comment if you found any trouble during digitization. I will be able to help. Then I will cut.